What's up, you guys? This is Doing a bit of Brony here, and I already said this before, but just for clarification, I've seen this episode already. Uh, but the file that, the video file that it was saved under was corrupted, and so I didn't have a chance to I can't save it because this is one of those situations where when I put it in Sony Vegas Pro or pretty much anything, I can't play it whatsoever. I can't save it. It's completely corrupted. All I could do was delete it and just rewatch the episode, which actually kind of sucks since my comments in my first viewing was actually really something. And now when I tell you that I did this and something, y'all are probably not going to believe me. Be like, he's just trying to say that because he sounds smart. But no, I'm telling you guys the truth. When I say that I knew this already, I knew it already, but you don't have to believe me. Anyway, sucks that I had to lose the file. But but that's how life goes. You have your ups and you have your downs. And I'm doing this literally after I see that I don't have the copyright strike anymore. It's gone. So I would talk about this, but this is about Littlest Pet Shop, so you probably already see the video that I'm doing, but this is before that video that I show you guys that the copyright strike is now gone. I can now do more longer videos and stuff like that, and everything's fine. So let's get started on Littlest Pet Shop episode 6 now, shall we? This is going to be Mean Isn't Your Color, and on my first viewing I said it's kind of weird to have this episode title name, because in the last episode it makes more sense to say Mean Isn't Your Color, because Blythe did the whole deal with the Biscuit twins, and she's like, yeah, I think that title saying Mean Isn't Your Color, I get it. And this is another throwback to more of a MLP standpoint, because it's green isn't your color, so it has that little thing to it. So it's another title going off on another title of a title that already existed. So let's just start now. Sorry, it's what right now it's actually 12 o'clock, so it's just that my schedule of sleeping has gotten better, so I'm a little bit tired, but I'm fine. 3, 2, 1, now.
Guess what I have? A bag full of doorknobs?
Yeah, bag full of doorknobs.
As a matter of fact, yes. How did you know?
It was great to know Mrs. Twombly has a obsession with hoarding doorknobs.
Fancy dress. Oh, my eyes. A boffo.
Yeah, the dress. Okay.
And oh no, there's more. Tickets for the annual People Pampering Pets charity ball for me and all my friends,
right?
Four-legged and otherwise.
Yeah, will I be the only one to say that I actually kind of like the coloring on that?
They'll be excited if you give them a ball.
Really selling the whole I don't know, you're not supposed to know that I talk to animals thing, dear Blythe. But Mrs. Twombly is a boss.
Did you guys hear that? We're going to the ball. Woo! We're going to the ball. Yes, we did. We're going to the ball.
Alright, in this episode it's really interesting, actually. This reminds me a lot of Putting Your Hoof Down, especially since the main focus is going to be a character that reminds you of Fluttershy. I'm trying not to get too far into it, but it's a really decent episode in my book. But too bad I actually had to wait a few days to rewatch it again, because I really wanted to forget it a bit, just so I can make it to a point where I kind of forget what happens in some ways.
We're going to the ball. Woo! We're all going to the pet charity ball. Blythe, tell me there's gonna be a red carpet.
Aww.
Stain resistant. Oh, tell me we're gonna walk it. You're gonna walk it. I'll swing above it. And
You know, if they have branches.
Designed by yours truly.
Yeah, at that moment when I see that she has her own little flashback, I knew it was gonna be her centered episode. Because in this episode we see that she's a closet fame wannabe, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like she, in her self, she wants to be noticed by people.
You know what they say, the dress makes the panda, and tonight, I am the panda. Over here, sweetie, over here. Oh, you over here.
But yeah, she's not like Fluttershy who didn't want the fame, but did it for her friends. But she's like a person who wants the fame because she feels like she's something.
In my bedroom designing spectacular outfits for you guys to wear to the ball. Oh.
I'm just saying, what if she puts one of her friends inside a dumbwaiter?
And when they stop staring at Mrs. Twombly, they're gonna go gaga over Zoe's little platforms.
Yeah, I already said Zoe's like it's the best designed looking thing ever. It does say she is a dog.
Designed something extra special for her. The cutest little outfit a panda has ever worn. Come in.
Oh, hi, young me.
Hello, Mr. Baxter.
Every time he says young me.
Not my style, Mr. Baxter.
Alrighty
well.
then, Ms. Song.
Give it up, Dad. Reverse psychology doesn't work on her. Actually, neither does regular psychology. She's different. I prefer special.
Funny.
I wanted to show you what I just got. Mrs. Twombly invited me, and I just wanted to find out if you could help me update my not-so-up-to-date good suit.
Of course I can, Dad.
You're the best. I'll just go and fish it out of the closet. Back in the
Now I just want to tell you guys this. I actually like the design of the suit. Just look at that.
Yikes. That's your...
Wouldn't you wear that at your prom?
You sure that's not great-great-grandpa's good suit? I think you might want to add a couple more greats. That thing is ancient.
Just try to work your magic, honey. I want to look extra good since I'm taking a special date.
Did he just say what I think he said? He said he wants to look extra good for his special date. He has a date for the charity ball with a female person. A woman.
Alright, guys.
I've never met or heard anything
25% of you won't believe me, but the rest of you will. I already knew that the date was Blythe. I'm just saying this now because it's not a spoiler. It's
So your dad's going
positive. It's too obvious.
7 stages of coping with parental dating can aid you with dealing with feelings during this
Proof.
difficult time.
He had 2
I
tickets.
went through this exact same
How
thing
can he
with
have a
my
date
dog walker twice
when he only
through
has
the
2
last
tickets?
year.
Him and Blythe.
Really helped her get through it. Okay, stage 1, distress and denial. Stage 2, I didn't mean to. Stage 3, fury and promises. Stage 4, so lonely I could cry. Stage 5, making adjustments. Stage 6, coming to grips. And finally, stage 7, totally okay.
See,
with it.
like
That sounds like a lot of stages that I don't have to get through.
at first I really
because
thought
I'm
she
not
was like,
having a problem with this.
wow, this was like the fastest coping I've ever
Stage
seen.
1 is distress, right? Distress? Why would I be distressed? I mean, Dad probably didn't even mean he had a date. He probably just said something way different, like he doesn't want to be late. I'm so sure I misheard him.
That was a very special
Sounds like
late.
distress
Got it.
And denial. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. This I did not expect though.
Am I pink or am I rose? Oh, I am so fuchsia. What do you think? Ooh, the litter box. Definitely the litter box.
Are you sure? The dog bed really speaks to me.
Really? I wonder why.
Bed.
Litter
Dog
box,
bed.
litter box, litter
Dog bed.
You do realize, don't you, that you're arguing about whether a panda's gonna look better in a dog bed or a litter box?
Of course we know that.
It's the litter box.
Let someone with a fabulous sense of style make the
She has a point
You mean Blythe?
at that.
I meant me, but Blythe works too.
Hate your hair much? Hate my bed much? Because I was awake in it all night. I couldn't sleep thinking about Dad. You know, he wouldn't even need to go on a date if I had shown even a little bit of interest in the stuff he likes.
Yeah, at this point I was like, okay, she's turned into one of those
To watch Lawnmower Wars once in a while.
daughters and her children in general who doesn't want a new mom.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Well, I'm pretty sure you've entered stage 2. I didn't mean to.
But I didn't mean to!
Uh-huh.
Baby steps, Blythe. Baby steps.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the horrible backstory of why she never sits at the front.
See your designs for our outfits. Sure, but really fast, because I have to leave for school.
I'm all dog and then some. Oh, love it.
fish. Do I get to wear that fruit or eat it? Because I might eat it if I'm hungry. Oh, I better have a snack before we go. Love, love, love it.
And then you have the superhero, and then you have her.
Oh, fantastic. No, I'm late. Let yourselves back down in the dumbwaiter.
Dumbwaiter.
Well, I am just over the moon about my outfit. Our Blythe has done it again, right, Minka?
Woo! I can't wait to eat. Wear my outfit. What about you, Pennyling?
Oh, I can wait.
Those designs are simply fabulous.
For some of you.
Yeah, and this
They
starts.
say I'm the diva.
And this starts like the down spiral of me liking her character. I'll explain at the end, but like right now, I was like,
fine,
what?
I get it. My dad has a date. But
I want to point this out now. I already pointed out. What is up with the people and being formal? There's like a lady in the back with a suit.
Maybe he thought you couldn't handle it? If only I were a better daughter. He wouldn't need to go on a date. So
See,
that's what I'll do.
You don't have to be a
I'll
better daughter.
From this day forward, I, Blythe Baxter, promise to be the best daughter anyone has ever had. Welcome to stage 3, Fury and Promises.
Just it's a double hit because she's texting it right next to her.
I just remembered that I have to clean my locker.
Bye.
I promised to help.
And I agreed to supervise. So, bye. By the way, this is stage 4. So lonely I could cry.
Yeah, and then everyone else is gone. Hmm.
And the Mirabelle trophy will be mine!
Yeah. No, it won't.
We're all going to look divine.
Yeah, divine.
Is it bad to look too good?
Why are you asking me? It's not like I have to worry about looking too good, or kinda good, or even okay!
Oh, try not to damage the lizard! And I'm sorry might be nice. She always says sorry. What?
Yeah, like a certain someone that now, because of this, no one really likes.
It's okay, Penny. It
The,
happens.
you know, in a way.
I swung right into jars of baby bunny food, and they went everywhere. And when I saw what I did, I cleaned up the mashed peas and pureed carrots, and well, actually, I smooshed it into a gooey little skull.
Like, I don't know if I said this in the other episodes, but seriously, Picky Pie, the incarnation of Picky Pie as a monkey.
Something is seriously wrong with that panda.
Yeah. Well, we should find out what it is. Except maybe not right now.
When some pony tries to block, show them that you rock.
Hey, hon. I've heard you're not supposed to approach a hard-working daughter without a treat. Milk and cookie?
Sure, Dad. Why don't you come in and tell me about your upcoming date?
Oh, my big date? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hitting the town with my favorite girl.
She's your favorite
I mean,
girl?
like,
I just
then
know
they
the two
push
of us
it.
are gonna have a great time.
And they push it, because
Yeah. A great
I would
time.
get if they, like, showed the other woman. But no, the other woman just, like, is non-existent. Of course it's Blythe.
Toodles.
Again, it sucks, because half of you friends believe it.
Says Toodles!
Hi, Young Me. Do you know what's missing from my dad's suit?
Your dad,
Mm.
I hope?
A boutonniere! The kind that squirts water into your date's face!
Wow, so that's what those are called?
She looks so
I learned something new today. I actually don't remember her saying it like that. I really did not pay attention to the name.
I'm not laughing. I'm not.
Yeah. She's really ruffling right now.
What am I doing? So Dad has a date. He totally deserves to find someone.
And you're starting to get to where the
Well,
acceptance is.
Welcome to stage 5. Adjusting to the situation.
Mm-hmm. One step closer to acceptance.
Okay, Penguin. It's going to be different this time. Not like in the past.
Okay, now this part really got to me.
A duck walks into a store and she goes, I'd like to buy this lipstick. And the clerk says, how do you want to pay for that? The duck says, oh, just put it on my bill.
Get it? Just put it on my bill. Because it's a neck and the bills and lipstick.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I've heard a lot of fake laughs in my day, but that one was like takes the cake.
Is there something wrong, Penny?
Yes. You stopped. Keep going, dance machine.
See, this is supposed to show that she's like really like a person who takes in a lot of stuff she hates. Yes. She's gone. Because that's not suspicious whatsoever.
I can say what I'm thinking. I really can. Blythe, you know you're the best ever, and I love you and all, but it's just that, well, I hate the outfit you designed for me!
Congratulations, you yelled at yourself. I think you really accomplished so much in life.
Hey, I'm still alive. I told you you could do this.
This looks amazing if I do say so myself.
Talk to me.
Is it time to usher in stage 6, Blythe?
No, I'm just imagining what it'll be like when my dad's out dating all the time.
Oh my god.
Sounds like stage 6 for sure. You're coming to grips. Let's celebrate.
Over the phone?
Over ice cream would be better.
Ice cream over the phone?
Honey, I'm at your front door.
I'll get it!
Yeah, at first I'm like, is she really gonna mistake that giant thing for her to wear?
Wow, Blythe's measurements were way off.
But like, okay.
Measure twice, cut once. That's what I always say. Well, maybe it'll look better on.
And then she does that.
Grizzly bear. This is so not.
I honestly think you look
I
good.
just need to break it in a little. I hope this thing isn't pretty shrunk. Oops, I broke it. Great! Everyone's gonna think I did this on purpose.
Well, not intentionally, yeah, okay.
I'm thinking a bit of a backslide to stage 3. Remember that whole Fury thing?
Honest, I didn't do this.
The ice cream is gone. Your argument is now invalid.
What's going on here?
We need to talk to you.
Well, I'm not in the mood.
See, yep, okay.
And that is exactly what we wanted to talk about. Your mood.
As in, why is it so bad?
I've made a list of things that might be bothering you. Do you have fleas?
Let me look. Stop that! Get off of me! No fleas!
Do the pillows in your bed need to be fluffed?
Believe me, darling, we've all been there.
That's not my problem.
Then say your problem.
Was it something we said, or more specific?
I have no friends and will never have a life beyond YouTube. Don't ask why! You know, Facebook post in a nutshell.
Yeah, I may be a little light in the smarts department, but I don't think she wants us to leave her alone.
See, that way, I actually kind of liked him for that.
Leave me alone. I want you to help me tell Blythe that I don't like the outfit she's designed for me.
Is that all? I tell people all the time that I don't like things.
But I'm not you. I can't say things that aren't nice. Oh no. I guess I just did. And it feels horrible. If I told Blythe that I didn't like my outfit, we would both feel horrible.
Right, because, you know, ripping apart a giant chair is much better than saying what you really feel inside. I think about that every day of my life. Is that gonna be a running thing? Because I already missed hey, watch where you're going, buddy guy already.
Hey, Blythe. Need anything?
I'm good, Dad.
Okie dokie. I'll leave you to it then.
Toodles.
Ah! Yeah, I noticed she said toodles there.
A really sweet person who loves kids, has a good sense of style, and says things like toodles.
Hey, does anyone else think it's an actual older girl besides her? Now?
Totally okay with it. Yeah, I guess I am. Sometimes that girl just gives me the willies.
She's awesome. No, she does
I
not.
so do not give you the willies.
See, she takes a page from Pinkie Pie right there. Don't worry, Twilight. You're not missing anything.
Hi, guys. Well, I hope you didn't think I wouldn't be ready, because I am. The question is, are you ready to strut your stuff?
No need to ask me twice. I was born to strut.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to believe this outfit will actually get better looking once I put it on.
Wow. See, egocentric.
Makes me so happy. I could cry.
Oh, I am overcome with the scent of roses.
Told you I was happy.
It's only a fitting, guys, not a fashion show.
I still don't think that's how skunks work, but I like how that's how that skunk
Just
works.
eat it up. Banana?
I guess this is an appropriate outfit for a ball.
I mean, like, that is like the worst design out of there. I know you can't really wear clothes because of the prickles, but really.
Polyester blend, because it feels a little itchy.
And the audience goes wild! And the audience goes wild?
Yay!
Ooh, I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Yeah.
Very funny, Pepper. Hey, where's Penny Lane?
Yeah.
About that.
She's gonna...
Not coming. She didn't like the outfit you made for her and would rather hide than tell you. There, I said it. Someone had to, and I just...
Honesty.
Really? But I thought she'd love this.
Pretty, Pennyling.
I totally wear that.
Do you mean that you didn't want her to wear an oversized man's suit?
No.
Why would I want Penny Ling to wear an oversized man's suit?
And direct your attention to that. There you go.
Oh no! I better go find Penny Ling. Penny Ling? Penny,
Blythe, before you say anything, I have something I need to get off my little panda chest.
No, I can't help myself when she said little panda chest.
Design for me. I can't wear a man's suit. I'm a pretty panda, and I want to wear something pretty.
do you mean pretty like this?
See, the dress's stitching were way too big. I
This is the outfit
don't know.
made for you to wear.
It's beautiful.
Penny, I'm sorry I was so wrapped up in my own problems that I never even noticed my mistake. But if you had told me how you felt in the first place, then these past few days could have been a whole lot easier.
Like a certain somebody.
Here you are. You're a designer extraordinaire.
See, he makes that
It
suit
may
look
have been
good.
old, it may have been out of style, and it just may have had a moth hole or two in it. But when Blythe was done with it, it was nothing short of terrific.
Mm-hmm.
For my beautiful date.
I'm your date?
Everyone who's surprised, gasp now.
That if I had told you how I felt in the first place, then these past few days could have been a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
I just assumed you'd want to go with me.
Dad, one thing I've learned is that you should never make assumptions. But I'm so glad you did.
Oh, and I knew you'd be so busy making outfits for everyone else that you'd probably forget about one for yourself. So, I asked Mrs. Twombly to pick one out for you. I haven't seen it yet, but she tells me it's boffo.
Boff what? Okay. 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 Oh. That was my rewatching of that episode, and it was just as good as the first time I watched it. I just wish it was the first time, because I know I made a lot more comments, but I think they're irrelevant at this point from my last thing, because I already knew what was going to happen, so I couldn't say them. Which sucks. But I did get some of the things I wanted to get out, and actually learned a little other things from my second watching, so it was good. Now, I can say what I said at the first viewing, like how I truly understand why some people really find it okay from that big debate of saying, oh, Pinkie Pie made Fluttershy cry, and then it makes it okay because Fluttershy made Pinkie Pie cry, not only Pinkie Pie, but also Rarity, because Fluttershy is this rather innocent character who is shy, and then you get this episode where she becomes like a big brute, even though it was pretty much beyond her control. Because when you are a nice person, that means you have to bottle up every single amount of hatred that you might have for a situation in like a little bottle inside your heart, or inside your mind, or something like that, inside your being, let's say, and just keep to yourself with that. And then sooner or later, all of that bottled up aggression has to come out, and it will come out, and you might not know what you're doing until it's too late. I'm not gonna say we, because I hate bringing all of you into a situation, but I know I have had this situation where I've taken a lot of crap and just like stored it away until one day it released upon me. And usually it's released in very appropriate manners, because like how I said before, when people get into my drawings, my sketchbooks are ruined by certain people. That's when all that bottled up aggression goes in, and then it's actually portrayed as a pretty good thing that I don't get in trouble because I have an excuse. And at my schools, go to any open house, they'll always say John likes to draw. He does all the time. So when someone messes with his drawings and he goes a little out of it, we can understand it, because that's his trigger. I have only 2 triggers, my family and my drawings. I think I said this before, but again, that is my only 2 triggers. If you make fun of me, make fun of anything that I can do, even make fun of my drawings, as long as you don't touch my drawings, I'm not gonna do anything. I take a lot and deal nothing more until that happens. But Penny Ling truly went off the wall on this. Ripped an entire chair in half and was a man, I try to control my words, because not only do I want to make this like kid friendly in a way, because I hate it, because I'm sick and tired of like a lot of commentators, or I'm not saying like anyone else in particular, just like people in general just using curse words in a minuscule manner and not like planning their words out correctly. She was like a real jerk, being a real jerk to her friends, all because she was too herself to say, I didn't like the dress. Even Fluttershy said she didn't like the dress, and she did it in explicit detail to Rarity. So she finds it better to be a jerk to her friends, rip a chair apart, and pretty much be mean, than just speak her mind. It's kind of has a weird taste to it, because come on, it would be much better just to speak your mind. But okay, it's all right, and that's and especially getting off of the see, this is what really like got me out of that episode. Last episode 5, not 6. This is 6. Episode 5, we had Penny for Your Laughs, where we had Pepper do her little joke thing with Penny, and we see that she's a sensitive type, that she shouldn't be getting those kind of jokes, and when she got that kind of joke, she was crying and being upset. And then then you go to this episode where she is a brute, and that is supposed to make it okay because she's apparently again sensitive in a way. Those two things don't match, and I find it weird that you have the first episode, and then you have this episode, you have that episode 5, and then episode 6, you just get like a complete turnaround for this character. It's weird, and I kind of didn't like it. It's justified in a way, because you can't really change who you are when it comes to not saying nice things, especially when you had the little flashback saying she doesn't like to tell people that she doesn't like something, that she deals with the fabric of pain, and that kind of goes about saying why her aggression really bottled out of herself when she had to go through it. So I get her struggle, sort of, but her just going off the wall like that doesn't mean anything. And why I didn't get into like Life's little story is just that it was pretty much generic from the get-go. If they showed another woman, like he showed him talking to another woman, and especially if they had 3 tickets and not 2 tickets in his hand, it probably would have been more dramatic to see, oh wait, he meant her as a date. But it was pretty much obvious from the very beginning. But it was supposed to come to terms with the fact of anything. And I know you guys are thinking, and narrator, you probably said something like as soon as I said it, but she doesn't directly refer to the dad about getting a new date or something like that, of getting a new mom. She doesn't refer to it as, oh my god, I'm going to get a new mom, I'm not ready to accept a new mom or something like that. She didn't say anything about mom. She was just worried about dad and what he's going to be doing with his newfound life of not having the mom around any longer. Still waiting that horrible backstory that her mother died, and she no longer sits in the front seat because she deems that seat as her mom's. But since I'm not gonna get that for a while, I still see this as an interesting trait for Blythe, seeing that she does have a father that she needs to accept and be the little girl that she wants to be for him. And yeah, she then comes to terms with the fact that if he does happen to want to go on a date, he can. So cool. Anyway, so this episode was good. It was a good episode, and I'm happy to have this copyright strike thing over and done with. And so later on, I'm probably gonna repost my little portal along with my viewing of the second episode as well, just to pretty much tie into this whole thing continuing, and the new thumbnails I'm gonna be putting on for it, things like that, and reactions out the wazoo. Also, if you actually stuck around for this long, I want to let you guys know I have done one of the 3 Pinkie Pie, Dr. Pinkie and Miss Pie things. Fun story. I actually got it done a long time ago, back when only 3 of you asked me to do it. Because if you tell me to react to something, I'm going to get to it. The variation of time of which I'm going to get to that video actually, varies. So, I got to the video, I did it. And I did like the description thing. I was actually about to send a link down to the original video because I want you guys to see it for yourselves and stuff like that. And that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. Like, if I ever get like a real fan-made video and I want you guys to see it on their channel, I'm going to put the link in the description below. And it said it was blocked from all countries, blocked from certain countries. And when that happens, that means a lot of people are not going to be able to see it. Something's been wrong. And the only way I can get that thing off is getting rid of the music. And the whole point of the animatic is the fact that it has music, and it was cool, and I liked it. So I'm gonna so until I get it dimmed down, you can sort of still hear it, but still can hear me and stuff like that, and things, and get everything sorted out so I don't have to delete the entire song. That, or you guys can deal with the fact that it has no sound and just sync up the actual video with me if you feel that way. Because if not, I can still see if I can do it, because it is a really good series. Dr. Pinkie and Miss Pie is really good so far. I just got through with asking the questions like, is this from a play? I figured that out since I posted it up, apparently, because since it's not made by original guy and it's just a thing that's widespreading into the world, I get this copyright. Not strikes, just a copyright thing saying, oh, you post this out, you're not going to do this, So it's coming out. I want to tell you guys this. I do appreciate the constant bombardment of me of you guys wanting me to react to this series. But I'm going to tell you guys this. Tell me once, I'm going to get to it. Soon as you give me a link to a video or anything like that, tell me what order if it's a series, I will get to it. And as I said again, time varies. It either might be the next video you're going to see. I try to make it so that it's the next video you're going to see, but in general, I will get to it. You don't have to continue to tell me that, or just in case you haven't seen the other person tell me, because I get the fact that maybe you didn't see this one guy tell me and this other guy did until you actually see the video up, so you don't have to get a speculation if I saw it or not. But there's a lot of videos that I did in fact see over the course of time of me having this copyright strike. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully I didn't talk too much over it because of me already knowing what happens. And I hope to not have to do this again. And I hope right now I'm doing this right now, this video isn't corrupted. So this is Do You Want a Bit of Brony? I'm happy to be back in full standing and good standing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.